Hey guys, and welcome to a second Amazon Fire tablet video. So today I thought we would go over the lock screen and the home screen. But first I figured we'd turn it on so you guys would have a look of what it sounds like and what it looks like to turn it on. So here's the tablet. Now, like every mobile device, to turn it on, you're going to press and hold the power button. And on this tablet, you'll hear a sound that lets you know you're good to release the button. And I think it's high time that Apple get on to that. I'm serious. Alright, anyway, let's press the button. There we go. If you heard that little boop, that's the alert sound. And it's gonna boot up. It's gonna take a few seconds, and voice view will turn on. You'll hear a little chime, and it'll take a few seconds to get to the lock screen too. It takes a while for this to turn on. There we go, that's voice view.
Voice view ready.
Here we go. Let's go to the lock screen.
Grace Amadeo. Double tap to switch profile.
Okay, so this is the lock screen, and I'm gonna go real quick to the top.
Sun 9. Grace. Wi-Fi sig. Bluetooth. Alexa. Showtime.
Come on. Messed up right here.
902.
Just bear with me.
Grace. Battery. Wi-Fi sig. Bluetooth. Alexa hands-free off.
Alright, here's the top, and it's letting me know that Alexa hands-free is off. So basically that just means that I can't use a wakeboard to activate Alexa on this tablet.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Bluetooth is disconnected. Swipe right again.
Wi-Fi signal full.
Wi-Fi is full. Good to know.
Battery 74%.
Battery.
Grace Amadeo. Double tap to switch profile.
That's my user profile, so you can have more than one user profile on here, which is pretty cool. And you can also have a kid's profile. Thankfully, I don't have any kids, but I am going to check that out and maybe look at it in a future video. Swipe right again.
9:03.
That's the time.
Sunday, June 14th.
Date. I got
Showtime with Prime Video channels.
a notification. Okay, right now I'm on an ad. So when you buy these tablets, they come with special offers, which basically means you get an ad on the lock screen, and according to some cited reviewer I saw, they make decent wallpapers on your background, so on your home screen or whatnot. You can spend $15 to get rid of them. I really don't care enough to do that, so they're just there. So if you're interested in the ad, there's a button, you swipe right, you can just
Play video rating TV 14.
press that, it'll, read, play the video, or whatever it is.
Start 7-day free trial. View more ads button.
View more ads, which I don't know who would want to do that, but to each their own.
Unlock button.
Unlock
Camera button.
and camera, and then we're in the end. That little dink is a barrier noise, lets you know that you can't go any further. Gonna swipe left, unlock the tablet.
Device unlocked.
Alright.
Home. Swans.
Okay, so now we're on the home screen. So I'm gonna go to the top again.
Games. Row 3. Column 1.
Come on.
Back.
Oh, that's because I'm
Alexa
on the wrong
hands-free
direction.
off.
Okay, right now I'm on the status, I wouldn't call it a status bar, but because it's just one element, it'll just read
Search.
everything.
Alexa hands-free off. Bluetooth disconnected. Wi-Fi signal full. Battery 74%. 9:05.
So it's on the very top left corner, and that's how you get your statuses.
Search.
That's a global search.
Double tap.
on the tablet, so if you just want to search anywhere in general, you go to that.
Voice search button.
It's
Double
the
tap
same thing, but you just use your voice.
for you. 1 of 9.
Okay, this is kind of like a
Double tap.
Today screen if you're a Windows user. That's what it kind of reminded me of. When you press this, it'll give you some shortcuts, like if you've listened to a few audiobooks, it'll give you a play button and you press that and it'll go right into the Audible app and play that book. I think it shows you the weather and it'll be like, you know, stats for the day or whatever. So that's basically what it is.
Home. 2 of 9.
This doesn't really do anything. It just lets you
Double tap.
know you're on the home screen.
Books. 3 of 9.
Okay, so right now you might think we're on the apps, but we're not. There's let's see, 3 of 9, yeah.
Music. Audible. Newsstand. App Store Live.
These are shortcuts that expand the home screen per se. So let's go back to the books one and I'll show you how this works.
Shop. Games. Video. Books. 3 of
Okay,
9.
so I'm gonna double tap and it kind of gives you a little noise that lets you know that it's expanded the home screen. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the top again.
Search books. Alexa hands-free off. Bluetooth. Search books.
So now instead of the global search, you got search books.
Voice search. Home. 2 of 9.
All right, so there's
tap
the
to
home,
activate.
that for you thing.
you.
Oh,
One
there's it for you.
home. Books. 3 of 9.
So you got the shortcuts
Video.
here.
Music. Newsstand. Books. Books library button.
Okay, so instead of the apps, you're gonna see shortcuts for the books library,
Bookstore button.
the Kindle store,
Double
so you
tap
can
to-
either go to your own Kindle library or purchase books from here.
From your books library.
And now it's going to show a list of a few books that I have on my Kindle library.
See all of your books button.
I don't want to do that right now, but
The Singer's Guide to German Diction. The Singer's Guide to Complete Health.
yes, I went to music school, so that's why I have all these music-related textbooks.
Music in the 20th and 21st century. Positive. Recommended for you.
All right, and now there are some recommended ones here.
See more. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. A Hunger Games novel.
I really want to get that.
Sorry I Missed You. A novel. Susie Krauss.
All right. Anyway, so there's recommendations, and after that, you'll see some bestsellers and top picks and stuff like that. So it doesn't open the app, but it makes the home screen kind of be based on that. So I am going to do Explore by Touch and go to the home button, and we're going to go back to the regular home screen.
Home. New items.
And we're just going to go
Video.
past
More
these
apps.
shortcuts.
Games and app. Shop. Music. Audible. Newsstand. 9 of 9.
And all these do the same thing, basically,
Double
just
tap.
with their respective app.
App Store library button.
App Store Library. That
Double tap.
basically just shows you your recent apps, and it just makes it easier to update apps or re-download and whatnot.
Home. New items.
Okay, this is something I love. If you've just downloaded a book, it will show up on this screen. So when I was in college and I got a textbook from Kindle, which, you know, I didn't do that all the time, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, it will show up right on the screen. So I've been getting a lot of audiobooks, so there's not gonna be any school books here. But anyway, so new items.
Swan Song. Robert R. McKemmon. New items.
That's something I recently downloaded. Now, it'll either have 2 or 3 new books that you've downloaded. Sometimes on this section there will be something called Amazon Insider, which just has recommendations just all around Audible, Amazon Shopping, Kindle, all that. But sometimes if you've recently downloaded 3 books in the past week or so, it'll just have those. It's pretty unpredictable, but I really don't care. I just like that I can access new books right there. So we're gonna swipe right until we get past
Locked
that.
Gathering. Shop Amazon. Row 1. Column 1.
Okay, so
Double
we
tap.
just passed the new item screen and now we're on the apps. This is Amazon Shopping. So it's, you know, basically the regular Amazon app where you can buy stuff and splurge. Just kidding. All right, anyway, I'm gonna swipe right.
Silk Browser. Row 1.
Silk Browser, that's their internet browser. I wouldn't say it's anything to write home about, but it works. It's not too bad.
App Store. Row 1.
Amazon App Store,
Prime Video. Row 1.
Prime
Column
Video
4.
app,
Free Time. Row 1.
Free Time. That's basically if you have a kid and you want to give them free time to use this on their own, and it kind of has a timer, I guess, and when it's time to stop, then it lets you know. It lets the kid know.
Books. Row 2.
This is
Column.
the Kindle app,
Music. Row 2. Column 2.
Amazon Music,
Audible. Row 2.
Audible,
Column. News. Row 2. Column 4.
News,
Photos. Row 2. Column 5.
Photos. That's a photo
Double
storage thing, and if you have Prime and you have some photos and you put some photos in here, sometimes you get $10 store credit. So I might just like put random photos in here because, you know, it's a good deal.
Games. Row 3.
Games, this is basically just an easier way to access games that you've bought on here or downloaded, and it gives you easier access to games on the App Store rather than just searching through apps. It's there.
Amazon Alexa. Row 3.
Amazon Alexa. This is not for the Alexa voice assistant on the tablet. It's for if you want to manage settings on your Amazon Echo or Echo Dot. So it's basically the app that you would download onto your phone, except this is an Amazon tablet, so of course it's going to come with it.
Goodreads. Row 3.
Goodreads. So this is where you can review books and read reviews of books that other people wrote.
Offers. Row 3.
Offers,
Column.
that's the ads.
Email. 99 plus new.
There's an email client. It's accessible, but I prefer the one on my phone and on my Mac.
Calendar. Row 4. Column 1.
There's a calendar,
Camera. Row 4. Column 2.
camera,
Docs. Row 4.
Google Docs. Now I'm gonna say I tried this on here and I'm not thrilled with it. It's kind of accessible, but it's not very user friendly. We'll take a look at it in another video and you'll understand.
Contacts. Row 4. Column.
Contacts,
Maps. Row 4.
maps,
Calculator. Row 5.
calculator,
Clock. Row 5.
there's a clock,
Weather. Row 5.
weather.
Help. Row 5.
Basically, you know, your standard apps on a tablet. Okay, the Help app is pretty cool. You can just go open this if you need help using the tablet, and it has tips that are separated into categories.
Settings. Row 5.
Settings, which is self-explanatory.
My videos.
My videos, which is a video storage thing.
Photo importer. Row 6.
Photo importer. It's not a storage thing, so you can like import photos from different devices.
Newsstand. Row 6. Column 3.
Newsstand, where you can
Double tap.
subscribe to magazines.
Dice World. Row 6.
Okay,
Column.
Dice World is something that I downloaded on here. It's free and it's pretty fun. It's accessible and I really had no issues with it.
Pandora. Row 6.
I have Pandora on here too,
Spotify. Row 7.
and
Column.
Spotify back when I used to use that.
Wash Post. Row 7.
Washington
Column 2.
Post. I didn't download Washington Post. It came with that. I don't know why it's right here with all my downloaded stuff. That's not how I would organize it, but whatever.
YouTube.com.
And YouTube, which I also downloaded. And that is the last app on the
YouTube.com.
tablet right now. And after that, if I swipe right, come on,
Back button.
there is the back button on the soft key bar.
Home. App switcher.
And we're done. Alright, so I figured we end the video by turning it off. So again, I'm gonna press and hold the power button.
Power off. Do you want to shut down your fire? Cancel button.
Alright, and I do want to shut this off, so I'm going to swipe right.
Okay.
There's the
button.
OK button, and I'm going to double tap and
Double
it'll
tap.
turn off.
Power off.
Sometimes it says shutting down, but it turns off faster some days and not as fast other days. So that concludes this video, and I hope everyone has a great day, and thank you very much for watching. Bye.